this is Johnny from Capture Wellbeing, and today I'd like to talk about allowing each moment to be as it is. And this is a common theme, I guess, that I've kind of tried to advertise to the best of my abilities, but I think it's a very important, topic to allow each moment to be as it is. Because many times in our everyday lives, we kind of get caught up in this idea of trying to improve something or try to make something into another way, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with let's say personal development per se, but if we get over caught in that cycle of like trying to make things better all the time, or trying to fix things and always change what is now, if that becomes our kind of main way of operation, then it leads to this kind of constant anxiety of that things are not good as they are. So you have to be kind of careful with finding the balance of of course doing what is necessary to do. If you have to, let's say, upgrade your salary or cut your costs or get better at, let's say, I don't know, your profession or whatever, that is very valid, and that's a good thing to do. But then on the flip side of that, if your whole existence is dependent on how are you performing, are you all the time upgrading yourself to be better and wiser and smarter and more powerful and more of anything, because actually less is more in this case. The more you can just allow everything before your eyes to just be wonderfully as it is. You don't take a stance of you prefer it to be another way, or you're over attached to anything. You just allow it to be as it is, and that's when suffering ends, when you stop trying to change all the time. Change happens as a response to life's natural flow. It doesn't need to be all the time man-made, because man-made change is limited. It's a limited way of changing things. It's better just to tap into that sourceful place of being where you're just in tune with your originality, and allow things to happen more spontaneously. But of course it takes time, it takes practice, it takes conscious effort at first to find more of this in your everyday life. And I'm not saying it's it happens overnight, but it is something that I invite you to investigate. Instead of all the time trying to change something, even though you perceive something that this is not your preference, you prefer to have a higher income than a lower income. But if you're just not so attached to that, then maybe something spontaneous can take place. And this is just my message for today, and with this message I wish you a wonderful day and week, and until next time.